what's up, YouTube? So, got a funny story for you guys. I had content, right? I was recording like 2 days ago. And, when I was recording this content, I really messed up. Alright? So, the game was a lot of fun. The game was called Ravenlock. Check it out. A lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot. It was very Alice in Wonderland-esque. Had a lot of inspiration from that. So I mean, it was a lot of fun. It was really cool. The story was neat. But when I filmed it, as I'm doing now, my intro, I forgot to unmute my desktop sound whenever I started playing the game. So there was no game audio. Alright? And, you know, not a big deal. Normally, you could just go back through and film over it again. You know, start over, refilm it, whatever. But, I played the whole game in one sitting. And then I was going to break it up into segments. And it took me about 4.5 hours to beat. I played the whole thing straight through, like I said, and I was gonna do like 30 to 45 minute increments for each segment, because you know it's just a little indie game. It wasn't, you know, a long driven game, but I went back to edit the first segment, and I'm sitting there listening, and I'm like, this sounds really odd. Like, I know I turned down the volume a little bit of the game so it wasn't overbearing and, you know, drowning me out. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, all right, my commentary is good and I can hear my keyboard and my mouse clicking, but I couldn't hear anything else game wise. Yeah. Silly. I know, I get it. Anyway, that's a fun little story I have for you guys. But I do recommend the game. It was a lot of fun. Check it out sometime. It was called Ravenlock. But yeah, we're gonna dive into another game. And this time, I'm not gonna forget to unmute the desktop audio. Live and learn. So, the new game we're gonna play is called Valkyria Chronicles. We're gonna play the first one. They did like a remastered HD edition for Steam. And if it does really well and we like it, we'll play. They don't have 2 and 3 on Steam, but they do have 4, and we'll play 4. And I did some reading, and you don't have to play 1 through 3 to play 4. So we won't get lost if we take that jump. But anyway, so with that being said, because it's, you know, getting pretty late here already, we're going to jump into this game. Enough talking. Better unmute this freaking sound before we start. Now, why isn't it capturing the game? Oh my gosh, we're having all sorts of technical difficulties now. There we go. Alright. New game. I could have left it in English or I could have put it in Japanese or left it in English. I left it in English.
Controlled the continent.
Usually I play these games still in like their natural language. The sun rose over the
autocratic East European Imperial Alliance, otherwise known as the Empire.
But I figured for the sake of you guys, we played English.
A network of loosely allied democracies formed the Atlantic Federation. Both powers depended on a precious mineral ragnite for their survival. and its growing scarcity led to the inevitable war. Hostilities began in the east when the Empire aggressively crossed their western border. The Atlantic Federation responded, and the Second European War was on. The Empire, with its vast military superiority, struck hard, gaining ground in early victories and putting the Federation on the defensive. Emboldened by their progress and momentum, the Empire set their sights beyond the borders
original
of the
meaning
Federation.
for the rocket launcher,
In neighboring
known
Gallia,
as the
a
Javelin.
peaceful principality along the sea.
It was literally
they
a
found
javelin.
Their next victim. Gallia had long maintained its
Pretty neat.
neutrality in the tensions between the two superpowers. But the rich stores of Ragnite under the Gallian soil proved too tempting for the Empire. It amassed troops along the eastern border and invaded with all the force of an avalanche. Prologue. Gallia to arms.
Alright. A new episode has been added. Gallia to arms. View this episode. It's really pretty looking.
March, 1935. Outside the Gallian border town of Brule.
Looks very Studio Ghibli-ESK right here. Not so much anymore. It's kind of changing.
Residents are leaving the town before the invasion, headed inland towards the capital.
I haven't been down this road in years. It really hasn't changed very much. Whoa. Already? Hey there, guys. You're beautiful. Starting early this year. You're heading upstream, huh? How's the water?
Freeze! Put your hands in the air. Slowly. Haven't seen you around before. What's your name?
My name's Welkin. And you are...
The one with the gun. We're with the Bruletown Watch. I'm Alicia. Alicia Melchiot. So, I'm wondering what you've been writing in that little book you've got there. Imperial spies are in the area.
This book is nothing, really. I was just sketching the fish, and, you know...
Yes. Oh, I know. And you know there's a war on, don't you? All right then, Mr. Artist. We'll talk about fish sketching down at the station. Take him away.
Thanks, fish.
Okay. That's pretty cool, though.
Flowers, bugs, and fish. You're not bad with a pen, are you? I have to say, they're really very good.
Thank you. So you see, I really was just sketching.
Maybe. Or this could be some kind of secret code. And I intend to take my time finding out for sure.
Great.
You're just a good guy.
Is that you?
Isara! Oh, your timing is perfect.
What have you gotten yourself into now, Welkin? Wait. Don't you live at the old general's house?
That's right. I'm General Gunther's daughter, Isara.
You do know everyone's supposed to evacuate, right?
Yes.
I'm aware of that. My brother's here to help me move to the capital, but that may be difficult. I mean, unless you're willing to let him go, that is. Huh? I apologize, but I was just doing my job, you know. I saw you with the notebook and thought you were a spy. Again, I'm really sorry about that.
Thanks. Don't worry about it. I can see how I might have looked a little suspicious.
Wilkes has a real passion for observing nature. That's why he's studying it at the university, right?
Guilty as charged. I get so into it sometimes I forget where I am or that somebody might be watching me.
Gunfire! Everyone keep your heads down!
Over there! Come on!
The kid got that. Oh no!
Damn it!
Welkin, you can handle a gun, right?
Yeah. I mean, I made it through training anyway.
Well, they're probably just a small scouting team. We should be able to take them out.
I'm with you.
Alright! About saving the game. Open the menu by pressing the F button. Then select save. Save to record progress. Okay. Indeed it is F. Let's save. Who say it did? Yeah, it did, okay. Alright! Next episode. I like how this is like
Okay, here's the plan.
narrative driven. We've got to eliminate the Imperial scouts that approach Rule. We'll deploy from here and take out all 3 of them. Just cross the bridge and take them down as fast as you can. Our objective here is to eliminate all enemies. Let's take care of them one at a time, nice and easy. Alright, defeat all enemies. We fail if I die, Alicia dies, or 20 turns have passed.
Let's get started. Just stay calm and get it done.
Alright.
I see 3 of them.
That's 3 too many. Stay sharp. Listen a second. There's something I should explain.
Okay, about command points. When combat starts, you'll see a map of the area and your unit's positions. This is referred as the command mode. Here, you'll select the units you'd like to move based on their position respective to the enemy. Press space. Doing so upon one of the command points displayed at the top of the screen, they reflect your ability as a commander and represent the number of times you can give instruction to, i.e. control, your units per each player phase. In this battle, you have 3 command points, so you can issue instructions to your units up to 3 times. Let's try moving a unit now.
Here we go.
About action points. Use CP to select a unit in command mode, and you'll be plunged into action mode. Here, you can move freely. You can freely move the unit you selected around the field. As you move around in action mode, the action points AP gauge at the bottom of the screen will gradually deplete. This represents the unit's mobility Once it reaches 0, that unit will no longer be able to move any further. Keeping an eye on the unit's remaining AP while they are in motion is critical to keeping them safe. For now, use the WSAD to move the unit near the sandbags. About attacking. Press the L button to enter target mode. And there the unit will prepare to attack with their currently selected weapons. Use the WSAD to move the crosshairs onto an enemy, or the Q and F buttons to swap between targets. Enemies will not attack while you are in target mode, so take your time and will before pressing space to fire. Your shots will land somewhere within the 3 circles surrounding the crosshair. Within the circles surrounding the crosshair, so it's best to center it on the entire target. Shots to the head or other weak points will result in greater damage. A unit can only attack from target mode up to once per action, so choose wisely before you open fire. If the target survives your attack, they may launch a counterattack. A damaged unit may not have the HP to survive the enemy's counter, so be careful when planning your attacks. About ending actions. A unit with 0 remaining AP that has already performed an attack in target mode is unable to act further. Press end or press escape to end their current action. This will return you to command mode, where you will be able to select the next unit you wish to direct. You can press, I can't even read what that button is, and end the unit's action, even if they, I'm going to say the escape button again, even if they have not attacked and still have AP.
My turn, okay?
One turn there. And then we'll move the town watchman up. That way we're all up here. So, how about using cover? When standing near sandbags, the command crouch will appear, so you can take cover behind them. While hiding behind cover, units are harder to target, take less damage, and are immune to headshots and critical damage. Meanwhile, units caught in the open by enemy attacks will be easier to hit and could be significantly more damaged. Advance carefully, moving from cover to cover, and always try to end your actions safely hidden from harm. Doing so should keep your troops alive long enough to secure victory for Gallia. About ending phases. When your CP reaches 0, the player phase ends and the enemy phase begins. One player enemy phase pair constitutes a single turn. The fewer turns you complete a mission in, the more cash and experience you'll receive at the end, but being too hasty can lead to unnecessary risks. The key is to find a challenging balance. Okay. Yo! Straight shots right there. Jeez. Out of 5 bullets, you missed 1. Crazy. CP can be used on the same unit multiple times. For instance, a pool of 3 CP can be used to move 1 unit 3 times in a row, perfectly for cutting into enemy lines or hurrying past dangerous terrain. That said, people get tired. They'll start each consecutive action with fewer AP than the last, so keep that in mind. That's really neat. If you use the cancel button to end your phase with CP still remaining, those CP will be carried over to the next turn. CP are a precious resource. How you choose to manage them will decide your fate. Really? Pow! Right in the kisser. Operation complete. Woo!
I don't see any more of them.
You got a B rank? How are you supposed to do that in 1 turn? What? Or how are you supposed to get an A rank on that? Whatever.
Miss Melchior, there's no other sign of the enemy.
Good. Now, go keep watch and stay alert.
Yes, ma'am. What should we do with the bodies, ma'am?
We'll bury them. So it's begun. I'll do whatever it takes to protect the people of this town. I'll do it. Even going to war, I'll do it.
Dandelions.
What are those?
Seeds from the lion's paw. It blooms white, small, simple, and strong.
Lion's
I
paw,
want to be
dandelion.
able to remember, once the war is over, that it wasn't all just people killing people. That even in war, there was also new life.
On the 15th day of the 3rd month of the year 1935, the Empire began its assault in earnest. A formal declaration of war was made upon Gallia. Though it was only a small front in a massive continental assault, what followed would prove that a tiny nation could best a military giant. These events would tell a story of tragedy hidden in the mists of time. A story of courage and of trust, of persecution and hate, and of love blooming even through the flames of war. What follows is a record of this conflict, and of those who fought, lived, and died. Chapter 1. In Defense of Brule.
I wonder how many pages there are.
Seeing that old mill spinning again really makes it feel like home sweet home.
I hear that. It really is one of the most beautiful things about this town.
Yeah, no, I'm still getting Studio Ghibli vibes. Like,
Well, citizens, our enemy can't be far behind. I thank you for your help. Goodbye, and take care.
maybe it's just the hand-drawn nature of the game or something.
How's the packing coming along, Ys?
Almost done. I only need to take the everyday basics.
Well, the Empire's got to be close by. Let's hit the road by sundown.
Martha, look! Welks is here!
Oh, welcome back, Welkies.
You're still calling me that? Martha, I'm 22 years old. And more important, you shouldn't be running around. Aren't you due any day now?
Yeah, I was gonna say she looks like she's got some babies going on.
Ah,
Or
the
a
light dog
baby.
won't hurt the little spud. I should know. I've already had 4 of them.
But I don't
Hello
want to make
there.
that assumption that she was pregnant.
Is Welkin in?
Oh,
She brought me rations.
hello, Alicia. What brings you here?
I just wanted to apologize. For before. Here. This is for you.
War rations.
Really? These are for me?
Just look like bread.
I work at the bakery. Well, I did until the war started anyway. It's where I live, too. That's preserved bread, so it's pretty hard. Heat it up before you eat it, all right? I baked it myself, so the flavor's guaranteed. Best you ever had.
Thanks. Do you want to come in?
Ooh, the love affair I was talking about. So cute!
Arrested and shot at? You've had a busy day of it, haven't you, Welkies? And what a lovely lady you are for all that adventuring. Good job, Welkies.
What? Wait, no, it's not like that. Alicia just saved my skin, that's all.
He's right, we just met. I'm not his girlfriend, just his hero. Although I'm really hoping to be his friend.
Oh, well, I'm sure you will. Be good to my Welkies here, won't you?
Okay, seriously, Martha, enough with the Welkies already.
I really liked it. Like, something I like about this game is like, yeah, it's not a cutscene, but it's like still like animated and voiceover narrated. It's really nice.
That's a lovely portrait. Is that General Gunther?
It means I don't have to read the whole thing.
Yep. It was taken before I was born. But that's Dad.
That's Dad? You're a lucky guy.
Well, one on the left or on the right?
And who's that with him there?
My father, Tamer. He was an engineer. The General's tank was his creation.
Wait a minute. But I thought the General was your dad.
My birth parents died when I was a baby. The General was kind enough to take me in as his own after that.
Yeah. We're not related by blood, but she's definitely my little sister.
Sorry, was that question too personal?
No, I don't mind at all. I was blessed with two wonderful fathers.
Yeah, I guess you were, huh? Oh, is that really the time? I've got to get going.
Why don't you see her off, Welks? I can take care of the rest of this on my own.
Alright, I will. I'll be right back.
Kissy, kissy.
See you later, Isara. Safe travels.
Wow, look at this. Bruhl's really becoming a ghost town.
They've been leaving for a while. Just about everyone is evacuated by now. You can't blame them. Tensions are rising with the Empire. We'll survive. The Town Watch will guard and protect the home front. Everyone will come back someday. They'll come back when it's safe again, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Welkin, I'm curious. Are you gonna join the army like your father?
I don't think that's for me. What I'd really like to do is be a teacher.
Huh. A teacher?
Yeah. Animals and insects, flowers and plants, they've always been my passion. I've learned a lot from
Be a
nature.
biologist.
You see, my dad, he protected this country as a general, but it's just that I want to give back in my own way. My own way, you know what I mean?
I think I do. You're sure about it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's deep in your own way. Ah! What was that?
That sound.
That sound. Not the windmill. The bastards.
Move it! Come on, let's go!
I don't believe it. The mill.
Miss Melkia, the Imperials are attacking.
There's a squad of them in town right now.
Get all the town watch together, now! We've got to fend them off.
They must be at Mill Plaza. I'll help.
Thanks, Welkin. Now move out!
It's really cool because it's like filling out like a book, like a history book or something, storybook. It's really
I'll explain
neat.
the mission.
Okay, the enemy has invaded the Windmill Plaza and has taken almost the entire area over. We'll deploy from this position. Hide behind sandbags and cover as you advance towards the plaza. Our goal this time is to eliminate the enemy leader. I'm pretty sure they'll be at the plaza area. Be careful. There may be enemy units hiding behind the buildings out there. Hidden enemies won't show up on the command mode view, so be careful as you make your advance. Okay.
Okay, let's begin. It's up to us to defend Brule.
Deal. Deal.
Our target is the Imperials in Mill Plaza. Focus on taking down their captain. Breaking the chain of command should at least buy some time for the townspeople to get away.
All right, I got it. Let's all be careful out there.
Got a second? Listen close and I'll explain.
About damage. A set amount of damage a unit has sustained is healed in each turn. If a unit has taken heavy damage, don't push them. Stay back and heal up. Should enemy attacks drive a unit's HP to 0, their condition becomes critical. In this battle, you have no way of helping a unit in critical condition. Try to fight carefully so no one's HP reaches 0.
Here we go.
About sight lines. When a unit sights an enemy in action mode, a sight line appears over his or her head. That line connects the unit to the enemies, meaning that the line points are directed to the enemy's location. Using it as a guide when attacking or when trying to position your units in a spot where they'll be safe from enemy attacks.
Enemy sighted!
Shoulder roll lock in this. About attacking the enemies. Pressing Q and E buttons while in target mode will automatically lock on to the next enemy within firing range. The crosshairs will turn red when a unit aiming at the enemy has a clear line of sight on the target. Use this guideline to extend from the gun when firing near obstacles to see if they are blocked by the shot. If that line is interrupted, it means the unit's attack will be blocked. When the crosshair is on the enemy, the attack of the attacking unit's weapons. Okay, so show damage against human targets versus armor. Shows damage against tank and armor. Okay. The symbol will indicate the effectiveness against different types of targets. A circle will indicate that the weapon is effective against that type of target. Triangle indicates that the weapon can only give slight damage. X means that the weapon is ineffective against the target type. area. It shows whether the attack will damage a broad area, and shots show the number of rounds fired per each attack. To kill is the number that it will take to kill the enemy. In this case, of the 5 rounds fired, 2 must hit to defeat this enemy. This number only takes shots that hit the center of the crosshairs to account. Okay. I don't really need to read that anymore.
Take this! Yes! Here we go.
Really?
Here we go. Take this!
Are you kidding me? He was supposed to die. I call BS on that. Bull.
Moving out.
Oh, we can't go that way. Ugh. Holy cow. guy's a sharpshooter.
Ready to go. Hostile sighted.
Heyo.
Yes.
And that's the cover behind us.
My turn, okay? Please hit.
You can't just yell, please hit. Is that the captain? Must have been the captain. Please hit.
What's that?
Sounds like a tank.
Sounds like a tank.
Alicia, save your ammo. Excuse you?
Welkin, tank!
That's not good. We're not equipped to take out a tank.
I hate to say it, but we should probably pull out for now. Get off this road and into the alley to the east. It's too narrow for a tank to follow. And try to stay behind cover while moving. One blast from that turret and it's over.
So I want to get over here.
Here we go. Here we go. Yes!
Okay.
Phew. Looks like we shook him. What are you doing from here?
If they're rolling in the tanks, there's not much the Town Watch can do. We'll try to buy time so everyone can get away. I'll dig in my heels at the main gate and do what I can to stall them.
Okay, I'll head back to my house and grab Isara and Martha, then come back.
Be careful out there, Welkin.
See? Whatever.
Chapter 2. Escape from Brule.
With us entering Chapter 2, I think that's what we're gonna call it. Yeah. Alright. Back to the title screen. Well, so that's part 1 of the Valkyria Chronicle. Valkyria Chronicles. Yeah. Anyway, Valkyria Chronicles, number 1, part 1. I think I'll enjoy this game. Hopefully you guys enjoy watching it. With that being said, I'll do a couple parts, see how it feels. If you guys continue to watch, then we'll keep her going. But as of right now, I'm enjoying it. I like I said, I like really how it's like, it's actually like narrated instead of being read by the player. Like, it's really nice. So, yeah. We'll keep it going. For now, at least. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. See ya.